Breaking news just into our newsroom. Drake University has hired a new head men's basketball coach. WHO 13's John Sears joins us with the details. People are excited.
They certainly are. Obviously, 5 days ago, Ben McCollum left Drake for Iowa. And if you know Brian Hardin, you know he was right to work, looking for the successor, and it didn't take long. 5 days later, he has his man. Brian Hardin and Drake University hire Eric Henderson out of South Dakota State. Henderson coached the Jackrabbits for 6 seasons. He was the coach that actually succeeded T.J. Otzelberger as the Jackrabbits head coach. Summit League Coach of the Year in his first season with the Jackrabbits. He's led SDSU to 2 NCAA tournaments. Played his college ball at Wayne State under a familiar name, Greg McDermott. And then he was actually a graduate assistant under McDermott when McDermott was at Iowa State. So Eric Henderson, now the new head coach of the Drake Bulldogs. And this is one of those things that we heard where Brian Hardin was looking for a head coach in standing, basically
Yes.
a guy that was already a head coach, going to come to Drake, had some head coaching experience. We had heard some names being thrown around as possible assistants, but he went the head coaching route. And from everything we've heard, this is the guy that he wanted, and he got his guy. And you got to feel that what Drake has done in the past few years with the last 3 coaches in Nico Medved, Darren DeVries, and then Ben McCollum, all 3 of those guys are now coaching in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
So this is a job now at Drake that coaches want.
Yes.
They want to jump to this mid-major job. And Drake fans should be excited about that. Certainly when a coach bolts 1 or 2 years, 3, 4, 5 years later, it stings for a bit, but Brian Hardin has built this program up where they now have some money and they can bring in bigger name coaches. So Eric Henderson, South Dakota State, the new Drake men's basketball coach.
Exciting. He doesn't have to get a wardrobe change either. He's already got the right color.
Got the blue.
And I love that Brian Hardin has raised the bar.
Absolutely. And he even mentioned in his press conference earlier this week when Ben McCollum left was basically like, don't pity us.
Exactly.
Don't be woe is me for Drake.
Because we're doing great.
We are arguably the best team right now in the MVC. He put together a fantastic package for a coach coming in here, NIL money-wise as well, that they can bring in players. So Drake is now a destination spot for a coach. This is not a lower-tier mid-major job. This is an upper-tier mid-major job, and Brian Hardin has this thing rolling. So you got to feel like Eric Henderson is going to get off to a great start there.
He's going to get a warm welcome.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us, John. Appreciate it with the breaking news.